saying that Sasuke shouldn't have gotten Inferno style, that his secondary Manga Sharingan ability should have been something else. Amaterasu's fine, but Inferno style is just not very creative and also weak, so why don't you give Sasuke something interesting? And I completely disagree with it. Inferno style had the potential to be one of the coolest, most intriguing abilities in the Naruto series. Unfortunately, it wasn't written that way. So today let's talk about why Inferno style feels so lackluster in the Naruto story, why Sasuke uses it relatively little, and how they could have improved this jutsu, which had amazing potential. So the first thing we have to understand here is that Amaterasu was sort of nerfed. And I'm not talking about Inferno style here, I'm just talking about the regular shots of Amaterasu that we've seen a few times. Because before Sasuke got the Amaterasu, the Dark Flames were said to be the strongest fire in the verse, hotter than the sun. And a lot of people say, oh my god, these book statements are garbage. How can it be hotter than the sun? It makes no sense, which is actually not true. You see, the sun has different temperatures depending on the region, but the surface of the sun is about 4,000 to 5,000 degrees Celsius, which obviously is hot, but we as humans can create things that are much hotter in the real world. I have to say it's it would be a little bit too much. Only Itachi had it, so Amaterasu gets to be the shot. He got Itachi out of the rest of the sun, and it was so powerful that the Amaterasu flames literally extinguished other flames with the flashing the fireball. The problem is, Sasuke gets the jutsu, which does make sense from the writing standpoint. After all, when Itachi shows the Amaterasu it's special, and because he doesn't have as much screen time, you can certainly spare more special abilities for Amaterasu that way, but Sasuke, because he has so many fights, so many different moments, and he has Amaterasu now,
Graphic quality, I'm not sure.
Even in the final fight against Naruto in the Valley of the End, Naruto manages to tank an Amaterasu shot with a simple QB cloak. Not a truth-seeking or shield, nothing of the sort, just a regular chakra cloak. And if you look at it from Kishimoto's perspective,
I just have it on automatic half of the time.
Sasuke would have one-shotting everybody with a Amaterasu, then what's the point, right? It wouldn't make for a very interesting story. Which doesn't really involve making the two swift's weak. But think about this for the dimension of jutsu that allows Sasuke to control the Amaterasu flame is making so cool that obviously this out of the lag, even if so many members of the structure should have used the Amaterasu flame to switch. Before we get to this, you sort of explain why because some people may think that, why do you need that if you're attacking the Amaterasu? Because the Amaterasu flames literally spawn at the targets. So shooting the Amaterasu flames from the point you're standing towards your target is obviously going to be slower, which is true. Amaterasu spawn at where you're looking. We see that, for example, in the fight between Sasuke and the Raikage. He used a regular Amaterasu against the Raikage, and the Amaterasu flames ignited where the Raikage was standing just before he moved away. And then dodged because he was fast. But the Raikage got out of there before the fire spawned, if that makes sense. Otherwise, he would have been hit. The same thing goes for when Itachi was chasing Sasuke with his Amaterasu in their final fight. Sasuke managed to avoid the flames for a little bit, but he spawned right behind him until Itachi caught him with his gaze. We can also see the flames spawning at Naruto in the Valley of the End fights, at Jubito when they were fighting against him, and Jubito uses the Truth-Seeking Orb staff to block it, which, I get it, that makes sense, because the Truth-Seeking Orbs are extremely powerful, they could be able to do that. So what's the advantage of you controlling the Dark Flames? They can just spawn at the target, that's much more effective, right? The data book says that Amaterasu is a short-range jutsu. Now, obviously, it's not that short range, it's not a melee attack. However, because of that, it's implied that you can't really spawn the Dark Flames very far away. Every time a character uses a base Amaterasu, looking at something and igniting that thing with Dark Flames, that thing is not terribly far. I guess the furthest one was the 8 Tails when Sasuke shot it with Amaterasu. Amaterasu, and the A-Tails was dashing at Sasuke and Team Taka, so it wasn't that far away to begin with. Say like, what, 20 meters, maybe 30 meters? So because of that, it's very much implied that the regular Amaterasu shot has a limited range. You cannot simply look at the moon, for example, and ignite it into dark flames. Even though you can look straight at it, the Amaterasu flames wouldn't simply spawn at the moon. And the same thing would apply to long distances in the battlefield, obviously, the moon, hyperbolic example. And we can see that if you spawn the Amaterasu flames at your target, when your target dodges out of the way, the Amaterasu flames, they spawn there, however, they travel forward until they hit something. This happened in the Raikage fight, the Raikage dodged it, and the Amaterasu flames traveled from where they spawned until they... And also in the Itachi versus Sasuke fight, Sasuke was running away from the Amaterasu. The Amaterasu players were spawning behind Sasuke and then traveling forward until they hit the tree lines close to the Uchiha hideouts. Now we're going to take a look at things happening in the war, for example, when Sasuke was using his Inferno style against, say, the Ten Tails, for example. The Ten Tails is this massive thing, right? And we know that massive things are terrible against Amaterasu because they're very easy target for you to look at and scream flames. Why didn't Sasuke just spam Amaterasu and kill the Ten Tails very easily by engulfing it completely? Well, the Ten Tails was, for the most part, really far away. That's why Sasuke summoned Aoga and asked him to slither until he gets close enough to it. But it's not even enough because he has to shoot an Amaterasu arrow, which travels a pretty long distance. And yes, he was fusing that arrow with Naruto's massive wind Kawabata Shuriken to make a very powerful attack, but they shot that from very far away, beyond the range of the Amaterasu. The same thing applies to when Sasuke was fighting alongside Naruto and Sakura against those Ten Tails. Using an Amaterasu sword and shooting beams of Amaterasu at them. So Inferno style will allow you to shoot your Amaterasu dark flames further than the spawn range, and also will allow them to travel faster than the Amaterasu would if it was spawned at an empty place and was actually traveling. But that's not the only thing. Obviously, you can do much more things with flame control. Sasuke used it as a shield against the Raikage, for example. Being able to shape the dark flames, flames that once they touch you, they burn you until they turn into ash, is going to be very powerful. So let's take a look at Sasuke using his Amaterasu, and especially his flame control over the series. And let's take a look at how Kishimoto tried to make Amaterasu fit in when it comes to it being too overpowered and how characters tend to counter. The first big Amaterasu scene we get is Sasuke versus the A-Tails. And he one-shots the A-Tails, which made sense. The A-Tails is a massive thing, which is terrible to fight against Amaterasu. And he uses flame control to kill the Amaterasu flames and capture the ability, even though he managed to beat the substitution and not die. That's the first time we see Sasuke using Inferno style, even though he didn't call it by the name. And it makes complete sense. And obviously, this is probably the most impressive usage of Amaterasu Sasuke ever shows. I mean, it literally one-shot of a second sword kill beast. So, look out the 500.
Oh, Golden Frieza. Wait, Golden Frieza is a legendary?
His arm touched Sasuke from the ribcage. Now, that punch didn't kill Sasuke or anything because he had the ribcage, and Sasuke on the ground where Raikage coming down at him. It's implied that they were both going to kill each other if Gaara hadn't interrupted them. And honestly, I'm pretty okay with how Sasuke was used in the 530 Summit when he kept Amaterasu and used flame control. He was fighting against the fastest ninja alive at that point. If there's anybody that's going to dodge Amaterasu, that's going to be him. And the way he came up with of using a further shield to enhance his defenses and essentially make sure that the Raikage couldn't attack him without getting damaged was very clever. That's great usage of Inferno style. And also because this is Enden Sasuke, he doesn't have his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan yet, so he can't spam Inferno style too much. Obviously, this becomes a bigger problem later on when he gets EMS, so there's no reason for him to be sparing his eyes. Oh, I can't use Inferno style here because I'm going to get to die here. No. When Gaara arrives, Sasuke shoots the Amaterasu at him, and Gaara sends the weapon, which is pretty impressive to be honest. Now, Gaara Sand is sort of weird when it comes to its speed because it blocks the Raikage, for example, which is a few pages before, but sometimes it feels like it's kind of slow. Blocking Amaterasu is just very impressive, but okay. I can sort of buy Gaara's countering Amaterasu, right? But Sasuke doesn't really fight Gaara, he just break the columns in one to decide for these things through. And the next time Sasuke Zamasu is against Danzo, and I'm fine with Danzo surviving that because he has denied and literally survived any powerful attack that he gets hit. And the way Sasuke uses and hits Danzo with Amaterasu is exactly how you would expect Amaterasu to work in most fights if Danzo hadn't used his Nanage, because Sasuke looks at him, the Amaterasu flames spawn at Danzo, and he dies. That's it. So the way Kishimoto went about countering this is pretty good because, as I said, his Nanage is going to counter literally any powerful physical attack.
Did Crusaders just update? Did Crusaders just get an update, low key? What the heck just happened?
And also when the issue is really first being because it starts to feel like Sasuke is using or no power really force Jutsu and not really his main thing, even though it should be his main thing. Sure, the first time you see EMS Sasuke when he kills the original fight Setsu, his Susanoo is literally holding an Amaterasu sword, which is great, right? The Susanoo is a massive powerful jutsu, a humanoid that can fight for you and protect you at the same time. And the Susanoo sword by itself, just a regular chakra sword, is really powerful, but if you use an Amaterasu, that sword is not just going to be damaged when you slash or rust with it. No, it's also going to burn whatever it touches to a cinder. It has a lot of reach. Sasuke could, in theory, extend the sword because he can control the dark flames to his will, and besides the main trio and Jinbei, the Straw Hat Pirates are laughably weak at this point. For them being a Yamato crew, they do not compare to the other Yamato crews right now. If some of these Straw Hats don't get major boosts in the Elbaf arc, the Monster Trio is going to have to do some major carrying the rest of the series. So you think about Blackbeard's crew. While Luffy's dealing with Blackbeard, who the heck is going to deal with Aokiji? And you have the entire rest of the crew, which is Notorious Pirates, who most likely know hockey. These Straw Hats, most of them do not know hockey. The main people I'm looking at are Frankie, Robin, and Rook. I think those three, along with Jinbei, actually, need to have a major power by the end of Elbaf. Besides the main trio and Jinbei, the Straw Hat Pirates are laughably weak at this point. For them being a Yamato crew, they do not compare to the other Yamato crews right now. If some of these Straw Hats don't get major boosts in the Elbaf arc, the Monster Trio is going to have to do some major carrying the rest of the series. So you think about Blackbeard's crew. While Luffy's dealing with Blackbeard, who the heck is going to deal with Aokiji? And you have the entire rest of the crew, which is Notorious Pirates, who most likely know hockey. These Straw Hats, most of them do not know hockey. The main people I'm looking at are Frankie, Robin, and Rook. I think those three, along with Jinbei, actually, need to have a major power-up by the end of Elbaf. Besides the main trio and Jinbei, the Straw Hat Pirates are laughably weak at this point. For them being a Yamato crew, they do not compare to the other Yamato crews right now. If some of these Straw... Did you know Eminem shot the whole Cash Money camp when he jumped on that hill and straight through it?
Eminem used hot on it, you know, man.
Eminem anything in the world.
You see, Eminem had real respect for Juvenile and producer Manny Fresh. When Pod dropped, he loved the beat and decided to jump on it. And Cash Money didn't see it as fight. They saw it as respect.
I didn't get the material until it came up when everybody else was super talented, but I didn't know he was going to do that. I'm like, damn, God, I should have did the remix with him back in the day.
You was involved in that, so you were down, huh? That's what you look at. This Dr. Gonzalez, huh? You feel stupid now, huh? You can't exactly love next time. You know what we gonna do next time. You bought my tape and check it.
Did you know Eminem shot the whole Cash Money camp when he jumped on that flow and straight?
Take my royalty.
Hey, I'm totally taking to the rush.
Just 10 minutes.
Get it out. 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes. And you can stay in your car while we do.
Say in?
It'll even top off your fluids for free.
Oh, you said for free?
Yep.
At $0. Zero dinero.
No money.
Yeah.
And we'll check your tire pressure too.
I mean, y'all are like...
Well-oiled machine.
I'm gonna go. Big fucking. 10 minutes work.
What's the secret? Hotel. Inside of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm really frustrated on the other line. So we got another cornerstone artist reaction. The last one was the Lil Wayne one. Hilarious. Now we got how Drake was and Kevin Durant was not like that before. I was waiting for this question. been waiting for the skip to
See
this.
you again. Now, I'm sure that you know that Kendrick Lamar is currently on their Grand National Tour, which is breaking records as far as ticket sales and revenue. Now it seems that they're finally scheduled for Toronto tonight. Being a native of the city, how do you feel seeing your main pop step on the enemy territory?
You think Toronto lets you disrespect? Straight thing up! I think Toronto's gonna feel that thing.
Yeah, dude, and it definitely does. They have.
You think Toronto lets you disrespect? Straight thing up! I think Toronto's gonna feel that thing.
So you think something bad is going to happen with Kendrick Lamar Washington City? Now, I'm not advocating for violence.
What up?
Listening.
For Wawa.
All
All right.
You think you could just walk to the Drake District and get anything but hate? Drake District?
It for sure sounds like mall. It sounded hilarious when you listen to it, but there was some real grown men who believe this. And it's like, OVO mall. That's what
If you think you could just walk to the Drake District and get anything but hate? Drake District?
Yeah, Drake's District, also known as Auckland area and the Grand Gazebo, also known as the city where the Grand National Tour stops, because Canada hates all.
I think you're overestimating how much people in the city genuinely care about you as a human being. They're not going to skip a Kendrick Lamar concert just to show loyalty to you.
you hear that, mall? You hear that, mall?
About you as a human being. I think you're overestimating how much people in the city genuinely care about you as a human being. They're not going to skip a Kendrick Lamar concert just to show loyalty to you.
He really thinks he's about to diss me in my hometown? Like, yeah, right. I get more love in the city than you from. You're not about to turn that bar against me. My city's about to show how haters think guns.
The cartoon realization that
Bar against me. My city's about to show how haters think guns. What?
oh,
Okay, I get it. They're trying to move into a false sense of security. So whatever.
What up?
Say, what's going on with this thing talking about somebody to watch me?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
How? I came downstairs, this stuff,
all animation, I don't care how crude the actual, like, obviously, if you know what it takes to animate something, you would never look at something that you maybe decided is wrong to the liking and be like, oh, that's not good. Even getting great mouth of movement, getting the dialogue of like his emotions, while you're getting the emotions on his face to get it done. I'm sure that you can't use Microsoft Paint. You can be like, oh, that's not, what is that, what is that? Lamp for Trump? Lamp for Bloom? No. Oh, and it's like, have you ever seen Adult Swim, or have you ever seen the Adult Swim show, Home Movie? Like, there's a bunch of different schools of movies, there's different animation. It's the animation that is try it. Wait, I'm sorry, Paul, but even this whole squad from what you realize.
Yeah, right. I get more love in the city than you from. You're not about to turn that bar against me. My city's about to show how haters think guns.
Look at the shock on his face.
Okay, I get it. They're trying to move you into a false sense of security. So whatever comes out is nice and confident, and that's when they start booing and throwing tomatoes, and hopefully somebody throws a chair at the back of his little ass head. Because you got a pipeline.
Run the next 30 seconds.
Oh nah.
Introducing
Well,
Smart Search from
shoot.
Homes.com. A new way to search the way you speak, built for every search, from basic to voyeuristic. Whatever you're looking for, find it with Smart Search.
I don't have a strategy of any kind, really, because I've watched enough of this show that nobody has an idea. It's just my strategy. It seems like I'll come in and just be like all the energy, but I'm hoping to kind of fly under the radar.
I think this is one of those things that like you make a plan, get hit in the mouth, and then you don't know what to do. I'm just kind of winging it to be completely honest with you.
Instead of storming the castle, I think I'm just going to slither in quietly.
I'm gonna be paying attention of the mistakes they make because when they have power and they're hungry, they're gonna make mistakes. It's inevitable unless it's me and there's not gonna be mistakes.
I'm kind of a chameleon.
I'm like, yeah. Like ALS, I'm pretty sure ALS is cooked right now because they have not updated. The ALS update was supposed to literally been out, and it's still not out. So yeah, they're cooked if they don't release it anytime soon. Yeah, they definitely need to release the update. People are getting tired of waiting.
In real time, bro. Like this, I can't believe this actually happened. They really asked for an encore. They really did one more time, bro. They didn't ask for an encore in the States. Bro, if I went,
So, how about them Raptors?
They never win another playoff game, and that the rest of the city blows up like a damn SpongeBob character.
Damn, what happened to all that Canadian pride that you had?
you from Houston now.
It's gone. Just like the self-respect of every single
You're from Houston now. Ex-Cal and dad, man. Then I got family in the H. Yeah, there.
All that Canadian pride that you had just a couple days ago.
It's gone. Just like the self-respect of every single Toronto native that showed up at that damn show. You disloyal, fragile up, let this West Coast American walk into your house, fuck your wife, beat your children, and insult your God.
I don't recall Kendrick doing any of that.
You didn't even call me a 69 God like 5 times? That is blasphemy against my religious figure. His head should be removed.
You know, just because you call yourself a god doesn't mean people have to actually treat you like that.
Yes, that is the level of blasphemy that I would expect from a K-pop loser like you, and that goes to me thing.
Oh yeah, DMing a dude at 1 o'clock in the morning that you've never had a conversation with in real life to call him a dude for going to a concert that you didn't want him to go to might be the corniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No. I thought it was until that recently apologized. But y'all want me to stay on the corner bunch of that.
And he's even cornier for apologizing to your fragile ass.
Facts.
I just don't understand why they're still fucking with this song. My whole hometown gave this man a standing ovation and asked for more.
For like 2
My
minutes.
mother was probably at that concert.
Okay, Drake, I understand that this is a tough time for you, and I must admit, even I feel a little bit of sympathy for you, but you can't go out like a bitch. Did you just use profanity towards me? That is a lawsuit. Somebody get this middle-aged white woman out of my office.
So we'll get this middle-aged white woman out of my office.
Oh, nah. Y'all caught a body this one. Y'all caught a body. Go ahead, Tony Stuff Party. Y'all cooking, bro. If y'all ain't subscribed to them, go subscribe.
Brother says, someone get this middle-aged white woman off my out of my office.
For this Anna.
Tasty Trade. Best broker for options trading. Best of people. 2024. Best online broker for options trading. Forbes. 2024. Number 1 desktop options trading platform. Number 1 desktop future trading platform. Number 1 options trading. Stockbrokers.com. Make your move. Tasty Trade.
Start the year strong at Planet Fitness. Just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 9th.
Bro, shut your ass up.
Man, this man, one of the
That was
best
a crazy fight scene, bro.
because you never seen him really get packed up by one like that, and then two by somebody that you had never really
seen before. Like, who is this? Why? It's another Ranger, but he's packing up. What's going on?
Can't really say something real quick.
He did, bro. He did, bro.
What was it, bro?
Hit him so hard, got that nigga hit in a morning stretch. This is sick.
Now they run in for a smoke, but this is how you know these Rangers only fight for theatrics.
Like, nah, what even was that? These niggas ain't even some this assault that we call a fight.
I don't know. They said the same thing about Quavo. This is all we call a fight. I don't know. They said the same thing about Quavo. This is all we call a fight. I don't know. They said the same thing about Quavo. By the way, wait a minute. If anybody still heard the speed card have an awakening? Because I think he has one. Does he have an Evo? Or am I tripping?
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, boys? Lincoln Park 906
Hmm?
was good. Dylan was good. Bishop Y was good.
Ah,
OBR right here was
yeah. Then we definitely need the farm
was
unit.
good.
Jesus
Lucas
Christ.
was good. Trofek was good. Stickums was good. The GOAT 80 was good. Juma was good.
They definitely need another farm unit. Because
Shots
Jesus
was
Christ.
good. Rita Garcia was good. Purgatory up in here. Gaga Migi up in here. How are we doing today? Hope y'all doing good, man. Hope y'all doing good and whatnot. On this fine Sunday evening, almost midnight, I guess. Like, I'm glad.
Oh, okay. So I need to look for Lloyd then.
We doing good?
So I did not need to get him.
Final is in an hour. You should not be on my stream right now. You should be getting some last minute studying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What are these buffs you're speaking of? Well, I can't really talk about it. Like, I don't really want to talk about it. But let's just say these next buffs are gonna be disgusting, yo. They're gonna be disgusting. But can't really like I don't yeah, bro. He's my homie and whatnot. Can't do him like that. Boss drop tonight. I wonder if
There's a spark that reminds you there's something left to do. Because moving your body moves your mood.
Your SOX space is meant for gatherings. Make it the hit of the neighborhood with Floor & Decor. From decorative tile and mosaics to lawn pavers and pool tables, bring your outdoor project to life no matter your style or budget. Create the outdoor space of your dreams with unmatched in-stock selection at affordable prices. Shop your outdoor project online or visit your local Floor & Decor today.
that I would need to pick up. Oh wait, these have changed. Huh. Albert Metal. Oh my god, I need that. Oh my god, I need that. Yo, I need the Albert Metal. Holy Albert Metal in the shop right now. Red with the big super chat W mins. Dude, good thing I saw this just now. So the Albert Metal was stop Stampede. Catches me by 8%. That's down. We don't really do that. When an ally is KO'd, it's a Lucci Metal. Oh damn, that sucks. It doesn't even have CP9 or anything. Why? Lucci and Stampede wasn't CP9. What the hell? Crazy Wildfire Metal, bro. I just ran. You know, it's like Quimmy and Daniel W gifted on the TikTok. So I'm also Indian. W Dylan. Lucian W follow, bro. How you doing? That's a Fisher Tiger Metal. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the ulti one pretty good too, I think. So I'm gonna pick up the ulti in this one. This is Brookline. Skill super down. Low key. Doesn't hurt, right? Alright. Let me use all my hammers here. Make a bunch of these Pokemon and whatnot. Brad with another super chat, bro. Appreciate you. Actually, go to stuff. Wafa, Oopsie, and what? Yeah, we got the Brooklyn's good too. Let me SYD Soul. Support your dreams. Dude, just hit that sub button, hit that like button, help out with the algorithm, and you will be supporting my dreams to the fullest extent. All SYD2 gang, oh my god, bro. Everyone's supporting my dreams. One Piece is real. Yo, Bubble Bye up in here. Ace 22, Soul, I love you, twin. Yo, love you too, bro. Love you too. Ah, weirdo with the big super chat. Why haven't you even played a match and you guys going crazy with the super chats? Bishop Y on Twitch? Oh, wait, that's you, bro? That's good, yo. Bishop Y up in the YouTube with the big super chat. Swyboo, yo, who are you telling this Swyboo, huh? Bro, Brad with the big super. I can't even read a regular chat because every chat is like a super chat, bro. Holy Red, appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna get more king medals here. Damn. Who's getting buffed? I'm not gonna say it. Me personally, I'm not gonna say it with my own mouth, you know? I can't do that to my goat MVP type shit. Linkin Park W gifted, man. But if you know, you know. Like I feel like if you know, most people know by now what the buffs are gonna be. Most people know what the banners are gonna be that are dropping soon this month. Like apparently everyone knows, bro. I don't lie. Kizu buffs. These summons.
Okay, so I can't even use her because I don't even have enough money to even max out her buffing yet. So like yeah, I don't even have enough to max out her buffing yet. So yeah.
Is he cooking?
So I really can't use her yet.
Who are you summoning for? I was just doing the free summon. I'm not summoning for no one, man. Even on F2P Soul, I just been saving my gems, really. You know? Your beard looking good. Oh, thank you, bro. I just trimmed it up and whatnot. Yo, W Maps for I don't know how long. What time is it?
5.
We got like an hour. We got like an hour or so. We got that, right? Hold on. By the way, what is your favorite arc in One Piece? Favorite arc in One Piece? So
Return back to lobby. Guys, I'll be right back. I need to go make something to eat.
And
I'm like, yeah, I noticed it. I'm like, wait a minute. I can't use her. Someone help.